Hello and welcome to Learning with Love with Mrs. Sand, and I am Mrs. Sand. This is your one stop for all information on homeschooling and all its tricks that I am ready to reveal to you. So subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a video or trick. In this video, we're going to talk about education officer in the UK. We will be discussing the purpose and function of an education officer in the UK. Whether you are a student, a teacher, or simply interested in the education policy, this video is designed to help you understand how they may help you and how to have a good relationship with your education officer. So what is an education officer? In the UK, an education officer is a professional who works in the field of education, typically for a local authority or government agency. They may be responsible for developing and implementing policies and programs related to education, as well as overseeing the administration and management of schools and other education institutions. They may also be involved in providing support and guidance to teachers, students, and parents. Now let's talk about the ways that an education officer can help homeschoolers. An education officer can help homeschoolers in a variety of ways, such as, number one, providing information and guidance on the legal requirements for homeschooling, including the curriculum that needs to be covered and all documents that need to be kept. Number two, offering support in the form of resources, such as textbooks, lesson plans, and other materials that can be used to supplement a homeschooler's education. Number three, arranging for assessments to be conducted to ensure that the homeschooled child are making progress and are on track to meet the standards expected for their age and ability. Number four, helping homeschoolers to connect with other homeschooling families and resources in their area. Number five, provide support for homeschoolers who are having a difficult time with homeschooling, such as those with special needs. Number six, acting as an in-between for homeschoolers and other education institutions, such as colleges and universities, to help homeschoolers transition to further education or to the workforce. It is important to note that the level of support varies depending on the local authorities, some providing more support than others. Okay, now let's have a look on how you can have a good relationship with your education officer. Having a good relationship with your education officer can be beneficial for you and your child. Here are a few tips to establish that positive relationship. Number one, communicate openly and regularly. Keep your education officer informed about your child's progress, challenges, and other concerns that you may have. This will help them understand your child's needs and can provide the appropriate support. Be proactive. Reach out to your education officer if you need help or have any questions. They are there to support you, so don't be afraid to ask for assistance. Number three, be respectful and courteous. Show your education officer respect and courtesy in all your interactions. This will help you to establish a positive relationship and create a more productive working environment. Number four, be flexible. Remember that your education officer may not always be able to meet your expectations or provide the support you need. Be open to alternative solutions and willing to work together to find a solution that works for everyone. Number five, follow the legal requirements. Make sure you are aware of legal requirements for homeschooling in your area and ensure that you follow them. This will help build trust and respect with your education officer. Number six, show appreciation. Show appreciation for the support and guidance provided by your education officer. A simple thank you or a positive feedback can go a long way in building a good relationship. Keep in mind that your education officer is there to support you, not judge you. They want to see your child succeed and are there to help you achieve that goal. For homeschoolers in the UK, there is no specific education officer that they would typically interact with. Homeschooling, known as home education, is an alternative form of education where the children are educated at home instead of attending a traditional school. Parents who choose to homeschool their child in the UK are responsible for ensuring that the child receive suitable education as required by law. This means that you must provide an education that is appropriate to the child's age and ability, and to any special needs that the child may have. If parents have concern or questions about homeschooling, they can seek advice from organizations that support homeschoolers, such as Home Education Advisory Service and Education Otherwise. However, there is no specific government office or department dedicated to regulations and oversight of homeschooling in the UK. If you are a homeschooling parent in the UK and you're looking for support and advice, there are a number of resources available to you. Number 1, Home Education Advisory Service. This is a UK-based organisation that provides advice and support to families who are homeschooling their child. They offer information on legal aspects of homeschooling as well as practical advice on the curriculum planning and assessments and record keeping. Number 2, Education Otherwise. This is another UK-based organisation that provides support to homeschooling families. They offer a variety of resources and services, including discussion forums, local support groups, and an information helpline. Number 3, homeschooling forums and online communities. There are many online communities and forums dedicated to homeschooling in the UK, where you can connect with other homeschooling families and exchange ideas, advice and support. Number 4, local support groups. Some areas in the UK have local support groups for homeschooling families, which can be a great way to connect with other homeschoolers in your area and receive support and advice. Number 5, government websites. The UK government provides information on homeschooling education, information on home education on its official website, including information on legal requirements for homeschooling and the support available to homeschooling families. You can access these resources by searching online or contacting the organizations directly. They can help you find information and support you need to successfully homeschool your child in the UK. Thank you for watching my video. I hope that it was very informative. Please subscribe and ring the notification bell for more videos to help you become a better home educator. This is Learning with Love with Mrs. Sand, and I am Mrs. Sand. Hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.